Welcome back to AM Northwest. If you're anticipating having Thanksgiving leftovers, our first guests have a brilliant way to use them up. Here to share a recipe inspired by their upcoming second cookbook, we welcome back the co-authors of Fire and Wine, Mary Cressler and Sean Martin. Great to see you guys. Oh my goodness, so great to see you. Okay, this is a good idea. Have you done this then in the past with your boys?
Yeah, this is this is a good idea because everybody, you get tired of making sandwiches with your leftovers and soups.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a pizza.
I love it.
So this was kind of inspired by, you know how we love to do like the baked brie with jam?
Yes.
Like, so everybody loves that.
Yeah,
so this is like that appetizer meets a pizza with a little bit of Thanksgiving leftovers.
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect.
So we're starting with our dough.
Now, do you make the dough or do you buy it ready-made? What do you do?
You can do either. We make our own dough, so this is our Neapolitan-inspired dough.
That's right, because you have a cookbook coming out. And the name of it is?
Fire and Wine Backyard Pizza.
There we go. Okay. And when is that going to be out?
It's coming out in the spring. It's set to come out April 1st, and that's not a joke. But this is our Neapolitan-inspired dough. It's only 4 ingredients, super simple.
Okay.
You can use a store-bought dough if you want. It doesn't matter. We're just going to load it up with our Thanksgiving ingredients, cook it. But we love this dough because it's really easy to make.
Okay, so tell me this. I have a problem with when I've tried to make pizza in the past with store-bought dough, that I would spread it out and it would go right back in again.
Yep. It's too cold.
Okay.
You need to let it sit out and warm up for at least an hour. We like to let it warm up for at least 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Because it's cold. It's going to keep retracting.
Right.
So you want to let it warm up to like room temperature. And then, like, if you touch one of these doughs, you can feel that it's a little bit warmer. It's going to spread out a lot more. So we like to just let them come up to temperature.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but now that this baby is rolled out,
yes,
we're going to start with my favorite, like, secret ingredient, and this is one of the things we have in the book. This is for any pizza that doesn't have, like, a red sauce.
Okay.
We like to put garlic oil. So it just adds this beautiful layer underneath that you don't even see.
Right.
It's just olive oil mixed with some minced garlic.
Okay.
That's it. And we're just going to gently brush it on.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to add this layer underneath it. Everybody's going to be like, whoa, what is that deliciousness?
Yeah.
So not a lot. You're just going to kind of gently layer it on. And then we're going to put some cranberry sauce. Do you want to put a little bit of cranberry sauce? We're just going to put a couple little dollops, and then we're just going to spread it just like the oil. We're just going to spread it around. And if your cranberry sauce is, that's probably plenty.
Okay.
If it's cold, like if it sat in the refrigerator and you need to thin it out, just throw it in the microwave for like 20-30 seconds because you want to be able to spread it, right?
Sure.
You can use the jellied stuff too. We know some people are really into the jellied stuff.
Right.
So
the can.
both work. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're just using it as a little base. You don't want to overload it. You don't want to make it too thick. You don't want to make your pizza heavy. Okay. And we're just going to do it about like a ½ inch from the rim. And then we're going to layer on some brie.
Oh!
Yeah, you want to put some
you
brie
bet.
on with me?
You bet, yeah.
Just a little bit. We're just going to kind of...
My gosh, when you guys make a pizza, your kids must be so spoiled by your cooking. Like, how do they even eat food that's just, at a friend's house or at a restaurant?
Well, but of course they want to try all the other things. They want to eat the fast food. They want to eat at the school lunches because they got to discover what's good for themselves.
Right. They don't know how lucky they are.
They don't know. They will. They will figure it out.
Yeah.
Someday they'll appreciate it.
So I'm just adding a little bit of mozzarella just to fill in some of these gaps. Not a lot, just a little bit, because we want extra ooey cheese.
Yes, of course.
Cheesy goodness.
Gotcha.
And now we're going to add our turkey. So this is just
shredded turkey, leftover.
Yeah, leftover turkey.
And it could be, you have white meat there, but it could be dark meat too, right?
It could be any kind of meat. Whatever you like, whatever you have left over.
Okay.
We're not going to overload it. We don't want to make this kind of pizza too heavy, otherwise we're not going to be able to transfer it into our hot pizza.
Oh, okay.
And then finishing with a little bit of fresh herbs. We're just, whatever herbs you have left over from Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We got thyme, you could do sage. And importantly, I'm going to get our little
look at this, your
pizza peel. We got to put some flour on because, again, we want to be able to transfer it.
Oh, right. It needs to slide off, right?
Yep. Oh. Right. And sometimes you just got to, right, there you go. And then you just, once it's on here, you just make it look all pretty again.
Oh, that looks great. Yeah.
Make sure it shakes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hand this.
Let's see.
All right, Sean.
We're either going to have a great pizza or a great calzone, so we'll see how this goes. So really, it's just committing to going right in there.
Right.
You can do this on a pizza oven. You can do this in your own oven. If you're using your own oven, we recommend having a pizza stone.
Okay.
And that pizza stone sitting in the middle can be a circle or a square. You want to get your oven as hot as you can get it.
Okay.
So the pizza stone's above 500 degrees, and that gives you the ability to caramelize that crust the way you want it.
Oh.
So with these pizza ovens, we're just going to sit here and kind of baby it and turn it as we go. So I'm going to sit here and gently turn this.
You just keep doing that, yeah. You just keep doing that. That's wild. So again, the book comes out April 1st, and it's been a couple years in the making, right?
A couple years in the making, yeah. I mean, the traditional book process takes a couple years. We wrote the book last year. We did the photos in the spring, and it comes out in the coming spring, but it's coming out just in time for backyard cooking season, right? So we've got pizzas that you could cook on a dedicated pizza oven like this, but these pizza recipes in this book are meant to be cooked on any kind of cooker you have. A grill, whether you have like a simple Weber kettle grill, if you have a gas grill, even if you have a pellet grill, the pizzas are going to work on any kind of outdoor cooker you have.
Okay, I got you. Especially if we want to do it in the oven.
Yeah, we have oven adaptations as well. Really starting with the fundamentals on dough and what kind of dough you need for what kind of pizza you're making. So if you're cooking it on something like this, we have a dough dedicated to this kind of pizza. If you're cooking it at a lower temperature, like in your grill or in your oven, that lends itself to a different type of dough.
Does it change when you do something like a gluten-free dough or a wheat dough?
Yes, and we have a gluten-free dough in our book because, as you know, our children are gluten-free, so we have an amazing gluten-free recipe. It's also on our website, so the gluten-free recipe is on our website and in our cookbook. And we tell you how to adapt it to whatever type of pizza you're cooking.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, so do you mind if I try this one while it's here, while we're waiting?
100%.
Yeah, thank you.
And there we go.
So that one is coming out
wow.
now.
Oh, wow, let's watch that.
All done.
Look at
so
that.
You got that nice browning on the edge. You got the nice crispy sound. You got the color. And then you do it's like the meat squeeze. You just like gently throw the pizza down.
That's great. That's fantastic.
And then I always like to finish pizzas just with a little bit of like finishing salt, maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, let me try it.
Give it a try. Yeah, this one might be way too hot.
I just kept going in.
We guarantee you're going to nap in about an hour.
This is so good. You guys always have incredible recipes.
Thank you.
Okay, this is fantastic. This is the way to go. Okay. The book again is Fire and Wine, and the new book again is Fire and Wine.
Backyard Pizza.
There we go. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away. So